Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Body scanner.
Thank
When you
you.
guys are ready to check out, is it all together or
It's all together and we got it. So just put it all in one bill and
will you be checking out cash or card today?
card.
Use one of these?
And I have the. Oh, we can use that right now.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Do you have a Red Robin
I'll call
card?
you when we leave.
I don't, and I'm good, but I would like to.
Awesome. So you just hit the pay button right here,
Okay.
Do I?
Thanks.
Oh,
and then hit the pay in full on top,
Okay.
and then hit the pay check on the right side.
Okay.
And then it should prompt you to swipe your card.
Got it.
And there's a little survey at the end that just lets me and my managers know how I'm doing.
Okay.
So if you guys think I did well, 9s and 10s help me out and give me good shifts.
9 and 10 7 1, what?
They help me out and give me good shifts because you guys are grading me.
Sounds
So
good.
you don't get the 10 o'clock at night shift.
Well, yeah, hopefully not. Alright, so you guys enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah,
Let me
you
know
too.
if you need anything else, okay?
Take it easy. Thanks.
We're taking more dogs.
All right. Here. We'll put this shit over here.
I know, it's like. How much did those things cost?
I don't know. Probably like $100 a piece. Maybe a little bit more.
Napkins are more expensive.
Oh my gosh, okay. That was filling. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Red Robin is filling.
Good food.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, you know what? We're probably going to need. Oh, no, maybe not. I was just saying you might need one for your.
But hey, I was gonna say thanks for interviewing with us. We want to do what we can to help, and we're just trying to like network and form connections, and then hopefully work together to get shit done so that we can just help each other out. I don't know what the. So basically, we don't even. If you think me and Jim don't even want to do this, it's basically like we have to because the system isn't working out, and so we're getting started now because we think that in a couple years it's going to be way worse. We have to get warmed up.
Couple years? You're giving it a couple years?
yeah. But we're trying.
There's your gas money.
Yeah, for your gas.
You're awesome, man. I always tell my old lady, I said, make sure you text them because we were floating.
We're like, going down and making sure we go down hills. Well, we were right here. My dad and aunt live at James Street Estates. So we went in there to take showers and stuff. And I'm thinking about possibly asking her, hey, Aunt Diane, can we stay here for tonight? You know, one, it's warm.
Right.
Is it hot? Well, I just don't want to mix it. But, just ask her, hey, and then do the same thing we did when we went in there to take our showers and stuff. Yeah. Visiting family in this. If you have any questions, this is our phone number.
Right.
I mean, and we're parked right along, like right at James Street, there's a bus stop, but then there's like a gravel parkway.
Right.
That, people park their cars there to sell them and stuff. And it's like, if you have a question, if you need us to move,
Yeah, and I'm I don't know. I think that there's a lot of simple things that could be done that would just make everyone's life easier. I don't know.
Yeah, there we go. It doesn't make everybody's life easier.
Some people think that if you just make things really hard for people, that it somehow like builds character or some bullshit like that. But I don't agree.
You goddamn come up by bootstrap.
What about the simplicity
off?
The simplicity of schizophrenic? Or somebody with real bad depression.
Right.
And they can't do that kind of thing,
Right.
Sure, they'll get help, but what if they're homeless and they can't bring themselves?
Right. Or if you're in an area of like something you do that's fulfilling, but it doesn't make much money, like if you're an artist or something. I mean, what I'm saying is like our society is built around making money, and you either have to be like the hustler trying to get like as much money as you can, or you end up like broke as fuck. And so that's what I have a problem with too, because I'm a business owner, but I don't run my business like I'm trying to maximize profit at every turn. So I've been stable, but at the same time, it's basically like I feel like the people that have that are doing the best financially are really get consumed by money, and they're really like that's all they do in their
That's
life.
why they're rich, because all they care about is money.
But at the same time, they're not doing anything else besides that. So for me, I try to do other stuff besides that.
You're one of those goddamn liberals, aren't you? I think it's funny you have to wear brothers. It's funny.
Or we were related.
Sometimes we think a lot alike.
Yeah. Because we worked together on the Bernie shit. I think Bernie's double crossed the people. He went with the Democrats and was
Don't ruin
huge.
this cheap little dream they have. He's going to run in 2020.
No, but when he supported Clinton, that's to me when he sold out. But in any case, what I'm saying is me and Jim did that, and then once that was over, we were like, oh, well, what do we do now? And then, because we had good organization and everything like that, so we just transitioned to doing this. So
Well, that's like I was talking to Nessa, and I've been talking to a lot of people, you know, and saying, okay, I'm an ordained minister. Okay, great. Well, what does that do? Not a damn thing.
Right.
Oh, can you marry us? Can you marry? Oh, well, okay, sure. Why not? Well, I did 3 marriages, and they all ended in divorce. I'm like, okay, that's not what I need to do.
Right.
And I've been trying to get the 501(c), and it is so hard, you know, trying to get a 501(c) for Whatcom County.
right,
It's impossible.
yeah,
Because they all know that, you know, when somebody goes to get a nonprofit, they're wanting to help. And it's, you know, I'm not...
The government in Washington County and Bellingham does not want to help the homeless. I wish people would quit that. They don't want to help them. They want to put out, they'll look like they're helping them, but when it comes down to actually doing it, nope.
And the goal is kind of, I think the reason why it's happening is in Bellingham, especially, is because Bellingham is getting bigger, so it's gonna kind of turn into like a Seattle or a city, and they have policies that create gentrification, which is basically when you have a bunch of rich people or wealthier people move in, and it pushes the normal people that can't afford it out of the city. And that's basically what the policies do. And when they implement those policies, property values go up and up and up and up. So if you already own property, you stand to make a lot of money with those policies, but you end up with unaffordable housing for most people. So that's basically the...
Have you guys done a study on, actually I have. I did a 16-hour study on FEMA.
Oh, and FEMA.
And the stages of FEMA.
Another joke.
And the first people to go from FEMA, I asked the question, would be the homeless.
Right.
And the second people that would go would be the Mexicans. The immigrants.
Right, because if you pull somebody from being an illegal immigrant, it's not like you just kindly send them back. I mean, obviously they take them to some kind of detention center, and then who the fuck knows what happens to them once they're at that detention center. You don't even have to let their family know where they are or anything. Because
FEMA death trains.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. No, because what's interesting is like this is just kind of getting more conspiracy, but I kind of like to talk about that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is like in Nazi Germany, people were interviewed that were German after it was all over, and they were oblivious. They didn't even know there was any camps. They didn't know that people were being put to death. And it's basically like, what I'm saying is if that was happening now, we wouldn't be told until it all came crashing down. And
You guys been to McCord Air Force Base?
I know where it is. I haven't been there.
I drove to go to a graduation with one of my good friends. We moved to Florida and see his son graduate. So we went down through there, and all along the PXs, I've never been through there, but at that time, and we looked on the other side of the railroad tracks, and there were flat houses that stood probably a quarter of a story.
Right.
I mean, maybe 7 foot high, and they were fenced.
Right.
They were probably a good 10 feet below the tracks.
Right.
And there were dirt, matted hair, and looked like they were eating rocks
Right.
out the yard. And I asked somebody from our church, and they said that it was, you didn't know they still have concentration camps going on?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Right.
They were like living inside the dog camp.
Right. Yeah, and I guarantee you that definitely happens more than what we're told. I mean, just sometimes stuff slips out, but not very often. And that's basically what I know. I don't know. I just wouldn't be surprised. That's all.
Well, that's like we were staying at a lady's house across from the hilltop on her
Right.
on the property out there. Well, she moved because the landlords were being dicks. Like,
Right.
oh, you can't have this here. You can't have this here. You can't have this here. And then now all of a sudden, she moves and it's like, oh, where are we gonna go? Well, now they're renting the house out for $1,400 a month. It sat for 4 months.
Right.
Okay, well, it sat for 4 months at $1,400 a month. Okay, so $5,600 that he didn't get for rent.
Right.
So
Right. You could have. It's just stupid. I don't know. But anyway, thanks guys for doing it. And I'm